너 좋아해. 좋아해요.
2026 is already delivering some of the best K-dramas we've ever seen, and the ratings are absolutely insane. From unexpected hits to record-breaking masterpieces, these are the top 10 highest-rated K-dramas of 2026 so far, based on real TV ratings. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more K-drama recommendations. Number 10. In Your Radiant Season. Starring Lee Sung-kyung and Chai Jong-hyop as our main leads, the story follows Song Ha-ran, a top designer at a luxury fashion house who shut herself off after a tragic explosion involving her boyfriend 7 years ago. What she doesn't know is that the person she was actually communicating with back then was Sunwoo Chan, his roommate. Chan survives the accident but loses part of his hearing and memories. Years later, he returns as an animator and meets Ha-ran again through work, but she has no idea who he really is. What makes this drama intense is the hidden truth between them. Chan notices Ha-ran is still stuck in her past, so he suggests a simple 3-month friendship to help her open up. As they spend time together, their chemistry feels natural, soft, quiet, and real. But while that connection grows, Chan is still hiding who he is, and as his memories return, the truth about the accident starts to come out. This is the kind of drama that slowly pulls you in and keeps you completely hooked. Number 9. Still Shining. In this drama, we have Park Jin-young starring as Yoon Tae-seo and Kim Min-ju starring as Mo Yuna. The two fell in love when they were just 19, sharing dreams and a quiet, deep connection. But something happened that separated them, and they went their own ways. 10 years later, Tae-seo is now a subway driver living a simple life, while Yuna works in the hotel industry. When they suddenly meet again, all the feelings they thought were gone start coming back. What makes this drama stand out is their chemistry. It feels natural, like two people who never really stopped loving each other. But now, their lives are different, and there are new complications around them. Viewers love how real it feels, because it shows how love changes over time. It's a slow, emotional story that keeps you watching to see if they'll find their way back to each other. Number 8. No Tale to Tell. Starring Kim Hae-yoon and Lamin in the main roles, this fantasy romance drama follows our female lead, Yoon-ho, a 1,000-year-old gumaho living among humans. To avoid becoming human, she deliberately avoids doing good deeds and instead makes money by granting wishes for rich people. Then she crosses paths with our male lead, Kang Si-yeol, a famous soccer star. After an unexpected accident involving the two of them, Yoon-ho loses her powers completely, something that has never happened to her before, forcing her to stay close to Si-yeol, the person connected to it. Now, the story becomes a race. Yoon-ho is trying to get her powers back, while dealing with a life she no longer understands. Their relationship starts off tense, but slowly turns emotional as they begin to rely on each other. And it's not just fans talking. This drama found huge success internationally, even climbing to number 6 on Netflix's global top 10 for non-English TV, which shows just how addictive it is. Number 7. To My Beloved Thief. This one is another fantasy rom-com, but with a historical touch. Nam Ji-hyun stars as Hong Yoon-jo, a kind physician by day, but at night, she secretly becomes a legendary thief known as Hong Gil-dong, stealing from corrupt officials to feed the poor. On the other hand, our male lead is Moon Sang-min starring as Prince Yi-yeol, who is secretly investigating this mysterious thief. While chasing her, he meets Yoon-jo and falls in love with her, without knowing she's the very person he's been hunting. Then things take a wild turn when a mysterious bracelet causes them to swap bodies, forcing them to live each other's lives. What makes this drama so addictive is how that body swap changes everything. The prince suddenly has to survive as a thief, and Yoon-jo has to act like royalty, and through that, they begin to truly understand each other. Their chemistry feels natural, and the mix of romance, comedy, and royal politics keeps things exciting, and that balance is exactly why it became a major hit both in Korea and internationally. Number 6. Our Universe. This one is a heartwarming coming-of-age romance drama that follows Seon Tae-hyung, played by Bae In-hyuk, a carefree photography assistant, and Woo Hyun-jin, played by Ro Jeonjui, a serious and career-driven woman. The two are in-laws who don't get along, but their lives completely change when their siblings die in a sudden car accident, leaving behind a 20-month-old baby, Wooju. With no one else to care for him, they're forced to move in together and raise the child, even though they're both unprepared. What makes this drama hit is how real it feels. Watching them struggle with parenting, from sleepless nights to financial stress, slowly brings them closer, and their chemistry grows naturally through that shared responsibility. The baby is at the center of everything, and that mix of chaos, emotion, and growth is what keeps viewers hooked. Number 5. Boyfriend on Demand. Boyfriend on Demand is one of the most high-profile, visually stunning K-dramas of 2026, mixing sci-fi, rom-com, and virtual reality fantasy. Our female lead, Seo Mirai, played by Jisoo, is a burnt-out webtoon producer who's completely tired of real-life dating. So instead, she signs up for a VR service where she can experience perfect romance with AI boyfriends in different fantasy worlds. But in real life, she keeps clashing with her cold and hard-to-read colleague, Park Kyung-nam, played by Seo In-guk, until he suddenly confesses his real feelings, forcing her to choose between fake perfect love and messy real love. What really makes this drama stand out is how massive it became globally. In just its second week, it climbed to number 1 on Netflix's global non-English TV chart, pulling in 4.8 million views and topping charts in 47 countries. That kind of reach shows how addictive the concept is, and it keeps viewers hooked as Mirai struggles to choose between a perfect virtual romance and a real, unpredictable one. Number 4. The Judge Returns. This one is a gripping time travel legal thriller that aired on MBC from January to mid-February 2026 and became a massive domestic hit, peaking at 15.3% viewership mark. We have Ji Sung starring as Lee Han-young, a corrupt judge who works for powerful elites and helps cover up their crimes. After years of guilt, he finally turns against them and sentences a top chairman to prison. But in return, he's betrayed, framed, and killed. Instead of dying, he wakes up 10 years in the past with all his memories, and this time, he decides to change everything. What makes this drama so satisfying is the revenge and strategy. Han-young teams up with a righteous prosecutor to take down the same corrupt system he once protected, using his knowledge of the future to stay ahead of everyone. Viewers loved watching him outsmart powerful enemies at every step, and Ji Sung's performance made the character feel real, from a weak, guilty man to someone determined to fix his past. It's intense, smart, and keeps you hooked watching justice slowly unfold. Number 3. The Art of Sarah. This one is a psychological crime thriller with insane twists that will keep you guessing. It starts with a shocking discovery: a dead body found in a Seoul sewer, believed to be Sarah Kim, a luxury brand executive. But here's the twist: Sarah Kim isn't even real. Detective Park Moo-jaeyoung, played by Lee Jun-hyuk, takes the case and quickly realizes everything is wrong. The woman known as Sarah is actually Mok Jae-hui, played by Shin Hae-sun, a poor clerk who completely reinvented herself using fake identities, lies, and extreme sacrifices just to enter high society. And the biggest twist? She's still alive and even walks into the police station herself. Now the mystery changes completely. If she's alive, then whose body was found? This drama keeps flipping the truth, and that's exactly what keeps viewers hooked. What makes this drama so intense is how it keeps twisting the truth. You're constantly questioning who she really is and what actually happened. Shin Hae-sun's performance pulls you in, and the tension between her and the detective keeps building every episode. And it's not just talk. This drama blew up globally, hitting top 1 on Netflix's non-English TV chart, pulling over 10 million views in a single week, and ranking in 65 countries, which shows just how gripping and addictive it is. Number 2. Undercover, Miss Hong. This one is a workplace comedy with a financial thriller twist set during the 1997 economic crisis. It follows Hong Kyung-bo, played by Park Shin-hye, a ruthless financial inspector known as the Witch of Uedo. When a whistleblower dies before exposing a huge corruption case, she goes undercover inside an investment company, pretending to be a clueless 20-year-old employee to secretly find a hidden slush fund. But things get complicated fast because the new CEO of the company is Shin Young-woo, played by Go Kyung-pyo, her ex-boyfriend. Now she has to balance hiding her identity, acting inexperienced, and dealing with her past, all while trying to take down powerful executives from the inside. What makes this drama fun is the mix of comedy and strategy. She switches between a sharp investigator and a clueless newbie, and the show pulled strong ratings, with its finale hitting around 14.6%. Number 1. Can this love be translated? This is one of the biggest rom-coms of 2026, hitting number 1 on the Netflix Global Top 10 Non-English TV chart and held that top spot for 2 consecutive weeks. The story follows Joo Ho-jin, played by Kim Seon-ho, a genius interpreter who understands multiple languages but struggles with emotions. He reconnects with Cha Moo-hee, played by Go Yoon-young, an actress he once met before she became famous. When he's hired as her interpreter on a global dating reality show, he ends up translating another man's love to her while slowly falling for her himself. What makes their romance really different is Moo-hee herself. Because of a traumatic past, she has an alter ego called Do-Re-Mi that takes over when she feels overwhelmed, creating chaos and complicating their relationship. Ho-jin starts off just translating her words, but ends up trying to understand her emotions and protect her, even when she pushes him away. Their love becomes messy but real, and that's what keeps you hooked. And that's our top 10 highest rated K-dramas of 2026 so far. Which one are you watching first? Or did I miss your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss more K-drama recommendations like this.